It's exhibition time here at the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, David Lilley to break.
This is not easy.
That's a good opening red.
1.
Playing this with a lot of power. The split looks good to me.
7.
Nicely positioned for the blue here.
8. $13.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
He's finished a bit awkward here.
14. 21.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
22.
He's looking at the pot into the left middle.
28.
He's going for it. That's a tremendous pot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
29.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Well, I'm not sure that's what he intended.
31.
That's a shocker.
Ken Docherty, 31. One.
Lots of power on this shot.
Seven.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
Unbelievable pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
8.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Nicely done.
He's playing very well here.
14.
A delicate touch required here.
Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really.
Beautiful.
He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
21. 22.
Well, he's playing this into the left middle pocket.
That's a great pot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
28.
Nicely onto the colour.
29.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
35.
Just this red needed.
And in it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
36.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
43.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
Beautifully done.
44. $51.
Looking to play this softly.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
52.
This should be straightforward enough. Played it well.
59. 60.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
$67.
Well, he's taking it on.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
68. $74.
Just the colours to go.
Great shot.
76.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$79.
This really is tricky.
$83.
He's going for it.
Ken Docherty, 83. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
And that is the frame.
Well, he's established a one-frame lead here. Some pretty impressive snooker in that last frame.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Great opening red.
One.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Six.
Well, he's taking the red on.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
Seven.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket. That's an excellent pot.
Wonderful shot.
13.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. No problem there.
Great cueing.
14.
This is no gimme.
What a top pot that was.
Really impressive cueing.
19. $20.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Fabulous pot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
25.
Lots of power on this shot.
$26.
This requires good cueing.
Played with real power. Great cueing.
$31.
This isn't easy.
Great pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
32.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
Fantastic cueing. He's knocking them in for fun at the moment.
37.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
Not quite the split he wanted.
38.
The long pot's on, and he's going for it.
Stroked it in. Great shot.
43. $44.
He's an expert long potter, and he's taking this on.
Well, an excellent pot.
49.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
50.
Needs to strike this well.
Stroked in as smooth as you like.
55.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. No issues there.
Well, that's left him a little awkward there.
56. $61.
He just needs the red.
Nicely done.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
62. $68.
He's taking this red on. That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
69. $75. $76.
He's playing the pot here.
Ken Docherty, 76. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
Well played to take that frame.
Thank you. The third frame, David Lilley to break.
He fancies this red.
Impressive opening red.
1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Not what he intended.
7.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That was no more than a half chance, but he made it look simple. Great stuff.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
8.
Good cueing required here.
Beautiful striking.
$13.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
14.
Well played.
21. $22.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. He'll want to try and eliminate errors like that in this match.
Ken Docherty, 22.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Tremendous pot.
1. 6. 7. David Lilley, 7.
This will test his technique. That's the yellow down.
Foul. David Lilley, 4.
He's tempted by this red. He's missed it.
Playing this with plenty of power.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
And he's missed it.
Ken Docherty, 1.
That's not the result he's looking for at all.
One. David Lilley, 1.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
One.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. What a beautiful pot that is.
Position looks pretty good to me.
7. Eight. 15.
This won't be easy.
Down it goes.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
16.
Well, it goes. Half a chance. He's missed the pot.
Ken Docherty, 16.
This is no gimme.
Wonderful shot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
1.
Playing this with plenty of power. Not really what he was intending. He lost position here.
3.
He's using the rest here, which makes it a little more challenging.
Ken Docherty, 3. One. Eight.
Just the red required.
Brilliant call. Outstanding. They don't come much better than that.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
9.
And that means no way back in this frame for his opponent.
16. Ken Docherty, 16. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Thank you, the 4th frame. Ken Docherty to break. Foul and a miss. Ken Docherty, 4.
So, he's got some choices here. Let's see what he settles for. Playing this with a lot of power.
That's a top shot.
Simply wonderful.
One.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Ken Docherty, 1. One. David Lilley, 1.
Lots of power on this shot. Well, that's not ideal.
1.
This won't be easy.
Five.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
And he's missed that.
Ken Docherty, 5.
Nicely on the blue.
1. David Lilley, 1.
He'll be disappointed with that.
1. David Lilley, 1.
Playing this with plenty of power. That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
One.
No more than half a chance here.
Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
6.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Excellent pot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
8. $15.
He's taking it on.
Oh, what a shot that is.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
16.
Long pot, right up his street.
That's a great demonstration of his cue power.
21.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
That's a top shot. Well played.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
22.
This isn't easy.
What a magnificent pot that is.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
28.
Position looks good for a colour.
29.
Very well played.
36. $37.
Gently does it.
44.
This red required.
No issues there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
45.
This is really tricky.
$51.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Ken Docherty, 51. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the fifth frame. David Lilley to break.
Lots of power on this shot. Really nice opening red.
One.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner.
Eight.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
9.
Well, I think he's lost position here.
16.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
Foul. Ken Docherty, 16. David Lilley, 4.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
Great shot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
1. Eight. 9.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
14.
'Looking to play this softly.
15.
'He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
What a top shot that is.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
21.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
Well, not perfect position.
22.
Well, an excellent pot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
28. 29.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket.
That's a beauty.
Great cueing there.
35. 36.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
Tremendous shot.
What a wonderful pot.
43. 44.
'That's ended up more awkward than he would have wanted.
51.
Just as red needed.
In it goes.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
52.
He's playing for the right corner here.
In it goes.
59. 60.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$67.
He's playing the pot here.
What a wonderful pot.
68.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Another trademark crunching long pot.
Yeah, played it well.
And in it goes.
75.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
Strokes it in.
80.
He doesn't want to overhit this. That's not a good result. It was a very tough shot, though.
Foul. Ken Docherty, 80. David Lilley, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you. The 6th frame, Ken Docherty to break.
No more than half a chance here.
That's an excellent opening red.
1.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Excellent shot.
Excellent cueing.
8.
He would have hoped for a better split there.
9.
The fact that he's forced to use the rest makes it a little trickier.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Ken Docherty, 9.
Well, this is a half chance.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Oh yes, what a pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
4.
This will need good cueing. We know he's blessed with great cue power, and that's a great example of what he can do.
He's looking very sharp at the moment.
5.
This looks relatively easy.
12.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
13.
This needs good striking here.
18.
Well, he's left an opportunity here.
Ken Docherty, 18. 1.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
8.
Well, not the best safety there.
David Lilley, 8. 1.
That could have finished a little better.
8. 9.
He'll have to use the rest here, which will make it a little more awkward. Impressive shot with the rest.
16. 17.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$24.
This is tough.
Brilliant. What a toss.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
25.
Not the best positional shot.
32.
This is a tricky safety. That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for.
Ken Docherty, 32.
Nice position on the black.
1. David Lilley, 1.
Pace is very important.
1.
Just this yellow needed now.
Ken Docherty, 1.
In goes the cue ball.
Foul. David Lilley, 4. Foul. Ken Docherty, 4.
He's elected to play on here. He's fortunate there.
1.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
He's on a real roll here. Great striking.
He's looking very sharp here.
8.
Foul, but of no consequence.
Foul. Ken Docherty, 8. David Lilley, 6. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, the 7th frame. David Lilley to break.
He could have played that better.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
He won't be happy with that.
1.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's not bad. I wouldn't say it's perfect.
5.
Playing this with a lot of power.
What a pot that is! Goodness me, that's a real cracker.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
6.
Very tricky shot coming up. That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
11.
Gently does it.
Nicely onto the black.
12.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
19. $20.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What a great shot that is.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
27. 28.
He's taking this on to the right middle.
30.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
31.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here. Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
36. $37.
He's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
42.
Now, can he drop this into the right corner? Excellent pot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
43.
Lots of power on this shot.
$48.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. That's a top shot. Well played.
He's cueing extremely well here.
49.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Excellent shot.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
55.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
$56.
Playing this with plenty of power.
That's a fabulous pot.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
62.
He just needs this red. Down it goes.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
63.
He's an expert long potter and he's taking this on.
Great cueing.
68. $69.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket.
72.
Challenging pot along the cushion here. Nicely done.
73.
He'll need to strike the cue ball very true here. Well, you can't question his cue power after that shot.
78.
This really is tricky.
Ken Docherty, 78. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the 8th frame. Ken Docherty to break.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
1.
Not easy with the rest. Impressive shot with the rest.
8.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Ninth.
Lots of power on this shot.
A bit casual there. He'll be annoyed with that.
12. Ken Docherty, 12. One. Six. Seven. 12. 13. 18. David Lilley, 18.
He'll have to be careful with the pace of this shot.
He'll be irritated with himself there. He's handed his opponent a real opportunity.
1.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
6. 7. 12. 13. 20. 21. 28. 29. 32.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket.
33. 38. 39. 44. David Lilley, 44.
Not really the result he was after.
1. 8. Frame conceded. Frame, David Lilley.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, the 9th frame, David Lilley to break. Touching ball.
Playing this with a lot of power.
One. Five.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Tremendous pot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
Six.
Lots of power on this shot.
Great shot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
Thirteen.
A delicate touch required here.
That could have finished a little better.
14.
Playing this with plenty of power. That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not anything here.
19.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
$20.
He's playing the pot here.
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
22.
Looking to play this softly.
23.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
What a great pot.
He's left that a little bit more tricky than he would have liked.
26.
Playing this with a lot of power.
That's a great pot.
He's playing very well here.
27.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Excellent pot. Superb.
Position looks pretty good to me.
30.
He's playing for the right corner here.
$31.
Well, he's taking it on. Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
36. 37.
Long pot, right up his street. That's a beauty.
42. 43. 50. 51.
'This requires a really good strike. Anything looks possible when he's cueing this well.
56. 57.
'Just the blue needed now. What a wonderful pot.
No way back into this frame for his opponent now.
62.
That's a beauty.
63.
'Well, he's taking it on. That's just brilliant. What a shot.
70. 71.
'Looking to play this with a lot of power.
What a top shot that is.
78.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
79.
'This is no gimme.
83.
Tricky pot coming up. That is a great recovery shot.
84.
This is not easy.
Beautiful pot.
89.
'Just the colours now.
91.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Beautiful.
94. 98.
He's looking at the pot into the left centre. Fantastic century.
103.
Playing this with a lot of power.
$109.
What a clearance. Amazing.
$116. And the frame, Ken Docherty.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, the 10th frame, Ken Docherty to break. Foul and a miss. Ken Docherty, 4.
He'll be playing this again. He's giving away penalty points with that foul.
Foul and a miss. David Lilley, 4.
So he's looking to play safe again. This is fascinating.
One. 3. David Lilley, 3. Will you please make sure your phones are on silent?
Well, he's given away the foul.
Foul and a miss. David Lilley, 4. One.
This is no gimme.
Four.
He'll play this with plenty of power. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
Five.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Well, an excellent pot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
10.
Lots of power on this shot.
$11.
This is tough.
What a beauty!
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
14.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
$15. $21.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. Tremendous shot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
22.
Yeah, played it well.
28.
delicate touch required here.
He's lost the cue ball a touch here.
29.
He's taking it on. What a top pot that was.
What a wonderful pot.
35.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$36. $42.
Gently does it.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
43.
I can't see any problems here.
$48. $49.
This isn't easy.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
56.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. No issues there.
Great cueing there.
57.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket. Beautifully done.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
63.
Important pot here. No problem there.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
64. $66.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$67.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$73. $74.
This is being played towards the left middle pocket. Down it goes.
80.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Ken Docherty, 80. Frame conceded. Frame, Ken Docherty.
And that is the frame.
Thank you, the 11th frame. David Lilley to break.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
That is a quality opening red.
1.
Playing this with a lot of power. The split looks good to me.
Eight. Ninth.
High quality striking required here. He'll be disappointed with that.
14.
He'll play this with plenty of power. That's a great split. He'll be unlucky if he's not anything here.
$16.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
21. $22.
No more than half a chance here. What a tremendous pot.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
25. $26.
Tricky shot here.
What a magnificent pot that is.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
32.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
33.
This is tough.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
And the cue ball is finished very nicely.
39. $40.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle. Ah, that's a top shot.
Excellent cueing.
46. 47.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
Oh, wonderful shot.
53.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
$54.
This is not easy.
That's a top shot. Well played.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
That's an excellent pot.
That should effectively remove any ideas his opponent may have of a comeback.
61.
In it goes.
And that should be it. Past the point of no return in this match.
68. $69.
Aiming for the right centre here. In it goes.
75. $76. $82.
He just wants this to drop gently into the pocket. No problem there.
83.
Lots of power on this shot.
$90.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Down it goes.
91. $97.
Just the colours remaining.
$99.
He's lining up the green ball.
What a brilliant century.
102. $106.
This should be pretty straightforward.
$111.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
$117.
Lots of power on this shot. And that completes a brilliant clearance. Fantastic play.
$124. Frame and match. Docherty.
Frame and match.